ever since I generated that GIF, you know, this thing won't play right, so it definitely screwed something up. Okay, I put options here, so tried customizing some of this with a pick tool, but I don't know how necessary it is, so I didn't bother with it. It's giving me trouble. And I say this is a workspace too. So, you know, basically, you know, I've got these tools over here. What the fuck? Anyway, I got our tools over here for brushes and whatever this is. And I got our channels, paths, whatever that means. I can't remember. It's similar to something in PhotoPaint or Photoshop. I don't know what rollovers are. And I got a color thing and a little, like, you know, telemetry tool there. So now, after this thing crashed on me, I did make some adjustments to the workspace, and here's our artistic brush and our regular brush tools, and I do have our objects put back over here, although I wish that was the first. Now if you zoom in on an image, just like in you know, just like in Photoshop, you know, you get the pixel grid. So alright, and just like in Corel Draw, you double click on like the eraser tool and it erases things. I'm going to turn the symmetry off. Okay, now when you draw something like a rectangle, you know, you get marching ants around it. But unlike Corel Draw, it doesn't automatically fill. So, but if you go, you know, select on these rectangles, because that's the foreground color, I don't know what that means. That's that color, and this right here is the background color. I don't know. Okay, now that does apply to new rectangles, so you can kind of see our little color thing over here. Double click to change the background color. Now that, you know, there is a little tips thing here, you know, the hints, but, you know, that was kind of causing me issues, so with my menus, and it takes up extra space if you put it in there. You know, but you can, you know, since it's floating, you know, you can put it like off your window, but it will give you hints, but it's so small I can't see it. So that's why I just finally got rid of it, but it does give you some valuable hints, but, you know, I don't know how to blow it up. So it takes you to the help menu and everything, but, you know, you can't like hit control and zoom in on it or anything. So god damn it. So that's why I just leave that closed. But yeah, this is, you know, our fill color, okay, and our background and foreground color. Double click to change the foreground color, which is the color you apply to an image or text by using the paint tools. So when you erase portions of a background image, that's the color that it will replace with an erase tool. So, but not really. But at any rate, you know, you can get rid of these marching ants, you know, by I don't know, it's supposed to work, but, you know, it really doesn't. Oh, that's for objects. Okay. I guess that's the mask marquee. But anyway, you can turn those things on and off if you want, but it does remind you that you've got an object. You can see over here we've got object 3 created. We got object 2 here, you know, which is what we created earlier. So I guess I can go fill that object because it's kind of a mask. Do an interactive fill on it, just like in well, I guess I can't. That's weird. Okay. Okay, and objects, you know, you can move around, you know, when you select them. And rotate them, skew them, and do that to them. And then of course fill them. I'm going to set this to our fill tool. So and just like in Photoshop, you know, you can you got a background, so you can duplicate it. Well, duplicate it. Okay, when you do that, you know, gives us a transparent background instead of a locked background. So, you know, we can come over and do the same to this picture here, you know, because that's going to have a background just like in Photo Paint. It's usually locked by default. But, anyway. Alright, if you, you know, double click on one of these, you know, you also get a window that shows up like that, so that's another way of editing the things. And just like in Corel, you know, if you left click on a swatch over here, it will change that color, but you know, the primary color is changed, you know, with your left mouse button. So, but yeah, the right mouse button changes the fill color actually, and the left mouse button changes what's supposed to be the outline color.